set yourself up so that you have your mat, a blanket, one block. We are on day 38 here, coming in the final stretch. If it's new to you, fantastic. Let it be new. How wonderful. If it's familiar to you, then be familiar. Because it's all welcome. It's all familiar to us in some regard. It's always new. So as you set yourself up, just tune in. If you like, close your eyes, just listen. This is from Young Pueblo, Clarity and Connection. The world is a giant pool of moving vibrations, waves of energy emitted from all beings. When we cultivate our minds, we cleanse our personal vibration. We claim our power by not yielding to what flows around us and by allowing what was within us to come forward. Remember, the energy you most often repeat is the energy you will most easily connect with. The energy you most often repeat is the energy you will most easily connect with. Your vibration is always shining and affecting your environment. I remember one of the earliest things that I learned about this practice is that the more that I did it and the more that I experienced of it, the more that I would notice the shift in me, I would notice that shift elsewhere. It would start to show up at the grocery, doing laundry. The energy that you are most facile at producing, that's what's running through you. I was so angry. I was rich with anger. My prosperity was rooted there. And I'm really happy that I am no longer so prosperous with anger. So may we be shining lights. What is it that you want to be most facile with? What vibration is the flavor of your prosperity that you would choose? And it doesn't need a name and it doesn't need words, but feel for it, and get more and more familiar, especially when you're getting bored or tuning out. Just feel for that place that you are hungry to have more of, because it's ready for you. You're already there. Palms together, heart high. We tune in. Om Namo. Om Namo. I bow to everything outside of me. All that creates me, all that destroys me, all that knows me. Guru Dev Namo. I bow to everything within me, all that guides me from darkness to light. So we repeat that 3 times, tuning in. Inhale. Roll your shoulders and roll your wrists and shake it up. Coming to lie down on your back. If you have a hard surface and you'd like to, open your blanket, give yourself a little more padding, or just come to lie down. Bend your knees to your chest. On your exhale, bring it all a little bit closer. Roll your tail off the floor. On your inhale, float your knees away, lift your heels, open your arms. So exhale, rinse it out, bending. Inhale, float it away, straightening. Close your eyes, 4 more, just like that.
rinsing out the hips, the breath. So lift your head and shoulders, bring your knees over your hips, reach your hands up, palms face down, little pulses down into the floor. If you're pregnant, you're moving side to side and you're tapping your outer ankle. So we start with the mouth open. Find the breath right from the navel. Close your mouth, out the nose, close the eyes. Imagine you could bring your shoulders to your thighs. You could put your forehead on your knees. And you have a belt across your belly so that the low abdomen is drawn down, strong and steady. Right knee to your shoulder, left leg long. Change your legs. Knees together, work there or extend your legs, 20 more. Knees to chest. And then just roll yourself up, reach your heels out, legs long, arms out, fingers fold in, thumbs up. So as you roll back, knees bending. As you roll up, that's exhale. As you roll back, that's inhale. As you roll up, one hand comes up over the chest, revolve, and then bring it back, reaching as far into the knuckles as you can. Draw your chest apart, and then roll it back down. One more. To lie back, to knees bent. Draw your right knee in a great circle, foot off the floor. You're exploring where the hip can go today. Work there or extend your leg out. Lead with your heel turned in. And you're making a great circle. And you're anchoring into the back of the right side of your abdomen. And from that circle, start to bring it in, making a spiral. And spiraling in towards greater precision, a concentration of the movement, of the ability. Bringing it in a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. And then pause at the center and revolve, coming back out the spiral. Smooth. Noticing, are you making a spiral? Are you making a diamond? Do you have some sort of, right now I'm feeling a little clunky, having just gotten off my bike. And it wants to go front and back instead of wide, sweet circle. So use the circle and change legs. Left knee is circling. So if we've been seated a long time, straighten your leg, reach out into the tip of your toe, turn your left heel in and find what's the greatest circumference that you can describe with the tip of your toe, so that the sitting you may have been doing in any form, car or desk or table, even seated on a bike, circle that out. And now gather into a spiral. And in the spiral there's intention and strength. And it gathers in concentration, and it pauses at the center, and you reverse back out. All the more self-aware, all the more powerful. You can go in more directions than when you began. More options. Fewer limits. Knees to your chest. Good. So circling your knees in opposite direction, if you choose, there's the modification, or legs out long. And as you draw the feet over your head, roll the low back a little bit off the floor, and then control it as you roll it back down. Always making the movement that suits your body, and reverse. But exploring what you're capable of. back into the body. Direct experience of our own movements. And then knees to chest, roll it forward and back and bring it into the spine. 5, 4, 3. Ironing out any places that feel sort of flat or clunky. The spine is made to be even, roundable, and rinsable. Roll up, heels out, arms out. And draw your elbows back. If you need to, you can pop a block. You can put your blanket under your knees. Right, so you won't hyperextend. Reach forward, reach back. Reach forward, reach back. So as you reach back, it's an inhale. Chest is high. As you reach forward, it's an exhale. Navel to spine, heart high. 6 more. Keep your feet awake like you were standing on the wall in front of you. One more. And sitting tall, put your palms together. And circle the largest, smoothest circle that you can create from this seat. And feel it move. Its anchor is behind your navel. 3, 2, and reverse your circle. For 3, 2, good. You'll reverse it again. If you're pregnant, sitting up, reversing it again, or if you're ready to go on, lie back, hands wide, and circle your feet, keeping your feet together, legs long. So now feel this circle from the abdomen out into the feet, a little more challenged, the chest is stable. And then reversing your direction. Excellent. Knees in. Feet flat, palms open, pause. Notice the abdomen. Keep softening. Fall into the change you're making. Become familiar with the vibration of your own power. Become familiar with the vibration of your own ease, your own light. Put down what you're carrying. Right knee to your chest. Keep it close. If this is your work, stay right here. 4, raising your right heel over your knee. Your right hand can hold your outer ankle or your outer foot. Your left hand may go on your thigh or over the sole of your right foot. Interlace your fingers along the outer edge of your right foot and then bring your knee down toward the floor. Press into the heel, opening through the hamstring, and then exhale, knee to the floor. As you can. As you can. 3. Broadening the elbows to broaden the upper back. 2. One more. Extending into the heel. Right hand will hold your inner calf, inner ankle, or your inner heel, like a ball in a mitt. And the left hand down to the thigh, and the left thigh lengthening out into the heel. Now reach into both feet. Your right foot is just wider than your right shoulder. The navel is long, the spine is long, the legs are long, the toes are long. Putting a bend in your knee, changing sides. Right foot flat, left knee to your chest, interlace the fingers, bring it down. Work here, or hold your left outer ankle, left outer foot, or right hand over the sole of the foot, interlace your fingers, bring the knee down, and press the left heel high. Exhale as you bend, inhale as you lengthen. Taking the left hand to the inner ankle, inner calf, or inner heel, ball in the mid. Right hand to the right thigh, straighten into the left leg. If possible, the right leg straightens. If not, bend it. Keep your left foot just outside of the left arm. It's not big and wide. It's not over your heart. It's just a little. If it was a clock, it would be 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock. And then reach into the heels. Use your right hand down into the thigh and away. Three. Strong into the feet, strong into the legs. 2. Clarify your foundation, your connection to the ground. And then knees bend, feet flat, legs long. Shake out your feet side to side and your knees up and down. Feel the navel and abdomen connect to the hips connect to the heels. And then turn right over onto your belly and cross your forearms and put your palms down so that you can put your forehead on your forearms. Or you can cross your hands and put your forehead on the back of your hands. Walk your thighs back. And then with the feet, toes pointed, float your feet. Press your forehead down to bring your navel up into your body. And little beats of your heels to tap together. And as you tap your heels together, get very strong through the outer hip, through the glutes, through the hamstrings, through the tips of your toes. Go, press, tap. Twenty more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Roll to your right side. So we're just activating ourselves. So I'm on my right side body, my left knee to rise, and my left toes down to tap behind my right. My left knee to rise, and rotate down to tap the knee to the floor, and then rotate up and tap behind the thigh. So up and tap and up and down. And the work here is really about the rotation of the knee, the rotation of the heel, to up, to down, using these accessory muscles that we often forget about. The outer hip, the inner thigh, adductor, abductor. Keep your knee up, straighten your leg out tall, bend your knee, and tap your knee. Tap, knee up, leg straight, knee bent, to tap. 3 more. To straight, to bend, to tap. To straight, bend, to tap. 1 more. To straight, to bend, to tap. Keep it bent and roll onto your back. And let your left knee fall wide to the left. Now you're in tree, a supine tree, a fallen tree. Left foot to your right inner thigh. Left hand on your left thigh, press. So your left hand is pressing down, making resistance. Even so, bring your left knee up against it to point at the ceiling, and then slowly widen back down. and feel the reluctance, the resistance between your hand and your knee. And then roll it open. So thank you to Gary Kraftow of Vini Yoga for this therapy that really rebuilds the intelligence and the strength of the inner outer thigh. One more. And roll it open and pause. Keep your thigh pressing down, right hand overhead, full supine tree. So left knee wide. Drop your right ribs, drop your right shoulder, and feel a line from the left knee, left hip, right shoulder, right hand. And then roll right over onto your left side, however that works for you. Left elbow down, holding the left side of your head. Right knee up, and then tap the toe behind you. Right knee up, tap the knee in front. So you're finding the rotation. As your knee goes down, rotate your heel as high as it will go. So it's not just falling over, it's rotating. Up and over and up and down. And so that you're finding the back edge from the inner thigh all the way back around the hip. One more. When you roll your knee up and open, straighten your leg, bend your knee, and tap your knee. As you straighten, keep that knee wide, and then back down. 3 more. Straight, bend, tap, and open, and straight, bend, and tap. 1 more. Straight, bend, tap. Bend your knee, roll to your back, build tree. Right hand to your right inner thigh, press. Flex your left foot, you're standing on the wall ahead of you. It's all very deliberate. With your right hand pressing your inner thigh, bring your right knee up, work against yourself. And then your right knee wide. And notice how exhausting that is to work against yourself. And yet we're doing it a lot of the time internally. So press your hand into your thigh, press up. And then press yourself wide and pause. Right knee wide, left hand overhead, standing in the left leg. Broaden the pelvis and lengthen the spine. Soften your face. You don't need to work against yourself internally. Notice the sensation of resistance and soften it. Bring your knees to your chest, roll yourself up, find your cross-legged seat. That might mean that if cross-legged doesn't work, you sit on a chair. So sit on a chair. That's fantastic. Don't let the seat get in your way. And as we come to a seat, whatever that is for you, if your knees are bent and your feet are flat, be sure that there are right angles from heel to knee to hip. And then wherever you are, big right shoulder circle, big back circle, like you were circling your elbow. And then the right arm reaching. And as you reach back, I want you to turn your chest to the right, and then to the front, and then to the right. Turn your chin over your shoulder. Turn, turn, turn. Good, and then sit tall and notice how the difference, the right side feels opened like a shutter, and the left side feels flat. So again, left elbow circles. If you feel tired or despondent, it can often be that the collarbones have collapsed. So we can reverse it so simply. Big arm circle, back stroke. So I'm facing you as I circle. I want to start to face the left side and then the front. So I'm turning from the base, and then I'm turning my chin over the left shoulder all the way to the top of my head. One more. So that when you sit tall, the chest is broad, the heart is high. Seat is clear. We are prepared, and the Kriya begins here. For prosperity, to become rich, and
any and every way you choose. Pinky taps, and then the base knuckle of your first finger taps. Tap, tap, tap. The right thumb fits under the left, and you sit tall. Each tap is a har, H-A-R, is har. And har is the sound of creative infinity. That when we are creative, we're finding something we've never seen or felt or smelt before. We're going into the space of the unknown, and har is that sound of the creative unknown. So we go har, 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 har. Close your eyes, 3 minutes. Har, 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 har. Melting any sensation of resistance or reluctance in the chest, in the shoulders, in the jaw, in the sound. Har, 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 har. Soften. Har. Sit tall. Har, 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 har. 3, 2, 1. Take your hands up high. Inhale 3 times. Tuck your chin and cap that. Keep the breath held. Hook your thumbs. Try to pull them apart and reach up. If you need to, release the breath. Inhale, come back in, or just keep that, stay. Elevate up through the spine, up to the fingertips, up, up, up. Chin up, elbows bend. Exhale, hands down, eyes closed. Notice. Let this frequency overwrite the frequency you arrived with. It's yours. This is your vibration. It's not coming from anywhere or anything else. It's safe to trust yourself. Keep coming. Palms face forward. Fingers are spread. Cross your forearms in front of your heart. Open and close with a hug. 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 Now you can work there or full Kriya. Arms are straight. You're crossing your forearms in front of your forehead. My arms aren't going all the way wide. There's a precision. I'm only going to about 60 degrees. Hug, 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 hug. Find that rhythm, and you're going to take that sound into your mind and repeat it silently in your mind. And feel a pulse of light right at the center of the forehead where the arms are crossing. Spread your fingers, arms are straight, go 2 minutes. Whenever you need to, you bend your elbows, you bring it down, and then you bring it back up as you can. There's always a modification. Rather than stopping, just bring it down. Just like your life. Modify it as needed. Three, two, one. Hands up. Inhale. Tuck your chin, cap that. Hook your thumbs, reach up, lift the pelvic floor. Gather your attention to the spine, gather it up, 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 up to the midbrain. Be still. Chin up, elbows bend, breath out, hands down, eyes closed. Notice. Keep softening your reluctance or your resistance. Remain tall, but soften the effort. So you can become who you are. You're making physical change. Let it affect you. Open your hands wide. Put your thumbs across your palms and fold your fingers over your thumbs. And then reverse circles. Reverse circles. So you can work right here. This is perfect. Modification number 1. Right? With each one of these is a good, 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 good. Because sometimes we get in a rut and we're thinking just habitual negative thoughts. And right here, we're just going to overwrite those. Good, good. Work there. Our arms are straight. Good, 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 good. And if it cracks you up, the absurdities there, that's fantastic. Do it with a smile. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Even when it starts getting difficult, that's really when the good is sort of coming into encounter the circumstance. Awesome. Keep the good. Good, good, good. And when you can maintain that and determine it for yourself, God, 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 God. And if you have crazy baggage around God, go to good, good, good. Or blend them together because they are the same and they are you. God, God, good, 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 good. God, 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 good, good, good. God, God, good, 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 good. God, 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 God. Become both, become all, become nothing. Good, 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 good. God, 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 good, good, God, God, good, 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 God, 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 God. 3, 2, hands up, inhale, 3, 6. Tuck your chin, hook your thumbs, and reach up. And call your attention up your spine. Feel it gather in the midbrain. Chin up, elbows soft, breath out, hands down, eyes closed. Notice. I am an extension of the great good in the world. That is prosperity to me, to know this, to trust this. In your mind you repeat, I am an extension of the great good in the world. It's heady stuff, transcendent work. Bring it back down into the laundry, into the dirty shoes, into the flat bike tire. Right? Your palms face the floor. It's as though you're beating a drum. We're going to add that Har sound again. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. And so Har, Hare, Hari, that creative infinity, that you are that you use that you become that. And Wa, He, Guru is the hallelujah of the Kundalini world. Wa, He, Guru, all hail. Har, Hare, Hari, Wa, He, Guru. 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 Whisper. Feel the rhythm. And it becomes a whistle. If you can't whistle, just the little rhythm of the exhale breath. one more. Right away, left palm faces down, right arm on top, steady. We'll go in for 4, pause for 4, out for 4. Stabilize this energy. If you want it bigger, go 6 or 8. Your count is your count. I'll start at 4 with me. To in, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Feel yourself rising on the breath. Pause. Keep rising inside. Exhale. Anchor to the navel. Out. In. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3. Use 4. I'm going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Out 6. In 6. And pause. And out. Hands down. Notice. We will establish a breath pattern as we have every day. You may establish and follow that pattern for 5 minutes, for 8 minutes, or for 11 minutes. When you reach the place where you are complete, you will lie back and take your blanket and lay it over your hips and low belly and rest in your Shavasana. I will tell you at 5, I will tell you at 8, and I will tell you at 11. Halfway in, all the way out. Sit tall. In the nose, 2, 3, 4. Out the nose, 2, 3, 4. In the mouth, like a sip through a straw, 4. Out mouth, 2, 3, 4. In nose, 2, 3, 4. Out mouth, 2, 3, 4. In mouth. Out nose. In nose. Out nose. In mouth. Out mouth. In nose. Out mouth. In mouth. Out nose. In nose. Softer. Out nose. In mouth. Out mouth. In nose. Out mouth. out nose, in nose, out nose, in mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose. Follow the pattern, continue. As you complete this round, this pattern, and you've chosen 5 minutes, then lie back. Rest in stillness, or continue in the nose, out the nose, in the mouth, out mouth, in nose, out mouth, in mouth, out nose. Continue the pattern. When you've chosen 8 minutes, then line up. Shake out your legs, blanket over your body, and be slow. And go in the nose, out of the nose, in the mouth, out of the mouth. In the nose, out mouth, in mouth, out mouth. Continue the breath diminishing. Complete this cycle, and this is 11 minutes. As you choose, as you're ready, a moment of stillness, notice, and then unfolding a momentary shavasana to let everything through.
notice and stay longer if you have the time. And when the time comes, walk your feet in. Bring your palms together. Rub your palms. Lift your feet, rub your feet. Little side to side in your seat, and then roll your way up to cross legs. Sitting tall, arms wide, reaching up. Palms together down the middle. Sweep wide, inhale up. And palms together, thumbs to the forehead center. I bow to the truth of all that I am. So we say long sat, short nam. Inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Have a fantastic afternoon. We have one more live class this Thursday. So Thursday at noon is our 40th day of prosperity. If you missed any of it, if you want to do it again, go back and do it again. It's all there, it's all recorded, it's all posted, it's always available. So we finish on Thursday being May 5th. From May 5th to June 5th, I'm taking a break. Let that be the greatest teaching I can offer, is that you require rest and you set the parameters of the rest, even when it seems impossible. Just start talking with your friends, with your families. What if I took some time? What would that look like? What would be necessary? And I will guarantee they will say to you, you need that. You do well to take that time. Figure it out. So there are months of practices up on YouTube, all by playlist. You know this. If there's something in last year, if there's something in the last month that you would like to go back to, this is a perfect chance to do that. I love being given time to just not push forward, but to go back and really clear the desk, finish the tasks before I take something new. So this is an opportunity for that. If you are a contributor on a monthly basis and you make a payment to me, you receive an email for the shorter Kriya that goes with these 40-day sequences. So if you're getting that email, you're going to get another one on Sunday. And it's going to have the next sequence, which is for intuition. So it's got an asana warm-up, it's got a playlist that comes off of Spotify. You press play on the video, you press play on the playlist. It's fantastic. I'm really, really pleased. So you will have that to use if you choose. Use that as our 40 days. Explore what you will. If there's anything you need, email me before the 5th. And otherwise, I'll be back June 5th. And just remember that anytime you make a contribution to me, you're making a contribution through me to 6 other nonprofit groups that are supporting the air, the water, the fire, and the earth. We take care of wisdom and leadership. And there are nonprofits that support each aspect of those universal elements that support our lives. So your payments, pay them through me, through this practice. So set it up, make it so, and I will see you on Thursday. Satnam loves.